What makes someone truly strong? Is it their physical power, their ability to win battles, or something deeper? In the world of Adventure Time, we see Finn face countless enemies, terrifying monsters, and impossible challenges. But what really sets him apart isn't just his fighting skills, it's his heart. No matter how many times he falls, Finn always gets back up. It's this relentless spirit that makes him one of the most resilient and inspiring characters in all of Ooo. Finn's journey is filled with moments of triumph, but it's also marked by failure, loss, and heartbreak. Yet every time life knocks him down, he finds strength to rise again. This strength isn't just physical, it's emotional and mental resilience. The kind is forged through pain and struggle. Finn's heart is strong because it's been tested over and over, and each time he's come out stronger on the other side. Let's dive into some of the most powerful examples of Finn's strong-hearted nature throughout the series. These are the moments where he faced his greatest challenges, stumbled, and then stood back up more determined than ever.
I've been playing out for centuries.
One of the earliest and most defining moments in Finn's journey comes in the episode Mortal Folly, Season 2, Episode 24. This is where Finn faces off against the Lich for the first time, a being of pure evil who wants to end all life in Ooo. The Lich is unlike any enemy Finn has faced before. He's terrifying, powerful, and seemingly unstoppable. Despite his fear, Finn does not back down. Even when the situation seems hopeless and the Lich is about to unleash his full power, Finn digs deep and finds the strength to keep fighting. It's not just about saving Ooo, it's about standing up to his fears.
You guys, I'm so sorry.
But the battle against the Lich isn't just a physical struggle, it's a test of Finn's spirit. He's knocked down, pushed to his limits, but he keeps going. This moment is a clear example of how Finn's strength isn't just about his sword skills or his bravery. It's about his refusal to give up, no matter how dark things get. Here's another key moment in Finn's journey in the episode Finn the Human, Season 5, Episode 1. Here we see a version of Finn who's given the power to reshape reality with the power of the and the wish-granting abilities of Prismo. He could have anything he wants, but what he chooses is telling. Finn tries to wish away all the bad things in the world, but in doing so, he creates an alternate reality where he never existed. It's a powerful lesson for Finn. Sometimes, no matter how much you want to change things, you can't erase your struggles or failures. You have to face them head on. In this alternate reality, Finn sees the consequence of a world where he never stood up for what's right. It's a world in ruins, and it drives home the importance of his role as a hero. Even when things don't go his way, Finn learns that his strength lies in his ability to confront challenges, not avoid them. He could have stayed in the perfect alternate world, but he chooses to return to his own reality, knowing that he will have to face more hardships. This choice shows the true strength of his heart. Finn's willing to endure pain and struggle if it means doing what's right.
Made it on fire.
Then there's the episodes Billy's Bucket List, Season 5, Episode 48. In this episode, Finn sets out to complete the bucket list of his hero, Billy, after his passing. This task is more than just an adventure. It's a way for Finn to honor Billy's memory and learn from his wisdom. But as he goes through the list, Finn confronts some of his deepest fears and insecurities.
You're gonna pay for.
One of the most significant moments comes from when Finn faces the ocean, a long-standing fear of his. Ocean represents the unknown, the vast, uncontrollable forces that he can't easily fight or overcome. But instead of turning away, Finn dives in, confronting his fear head-on. This act of bravery is more than just about swimming. It's about Finn's willingness to face things that scare him the most. He learns that true strength isn't about being fearless, but about facing your fears and moving forward despite them. But perhaps the most heartbreaking and revealing example of Finn's strong-hearted nature comes in the episode The Comet, Season 6, Episode 43. This episode delves deep into Finn's identity and his place in the universe. He faces the Catalyst Comet, a cosmic entity that offers him a chance to transcend his mortal form and become something greater. It's a tempting offer, an escape from all the pain, suffering, and struggles of being human. Yet Finn chooses to stay. He chooses to remain a human, to continue living his life with all its imperfections. This decision speaks volumes about Finn's character. He understands that life is full of hardships, but he also knows that these challenges are what make life worth living. Finn's strength doesn't come from avoiding pain, it comes from embracing it, learning from it, and continuing to move forward. He recognizes that every fall, every setback is an opportunity to grow stronger. Finn's relationship with his father, Martin, is another significant aspect of his journey. In episodes like Escape the Citadel, Season 6, Episode 2, and The Visitor, Season 6, Episode 14, Finn learns that his father is not the hero he imagined. Martin is a deeply flawed character, and his abandonment leaves Finn with a profound sense of loss and betrayal. But instead of letting that break him, Finn uses it as a fuel to become even stronger. In The Visitor, Finn has a chance to reconnect with Martin, but instead of seeking revenge or wallowing in self-pity, he tries to understand his father. This emotional maturity shows just how far Finn has come. He's no longer just a boy on an adventure. He's a young man who's learned that strength comes from understanding, forgiveness, and the ability to keep going, even when the people you care about let you down. One of the most touching moments in Finn's journey comes in the episode The Hall of Egress, Season 7, Episode 24. Finn becomes trapped in a mysterious dungeon that he can only escape by letting go of his conscious mind. It's a metaphor for growth and change. Sometimes you have to let go of your preconceived notions and embrace the unknown to move forward. Finn's repeated attempts to escape the dungeon shows his determination and resilience. No matter how many times he fails, he keeps trying, learning something new with each attempt. This episode beautifully illustrates the idea that true strength isn't about immediate success. It's about persistence and the willingness to keep pushing forward, even when the path is unclear. As Finn grows older, we see his strong-hearted nature evolve in more subtle ways. In the episode 3 Buckets, Season 10, Episode 10, Finn faces a moral dilemma when he learns that Fern, his grass clone, is becoming increasingly unstable and dangerous. Instead of immediately resorting to violence, Finn tries to reason with Fern, showing empathy and understanding. Even when it becomes clear that he must fight Finn to protect others, Finn's heart remains compassionate. He doesn't relish the battle, he mourns it. This moment shows that Finn's strength isn't just in his ability to fight, but in his capacity for empathy and his understanding for the weight of his actions. Finally, we see the culmination of Finn's strong-hearted nature in the series finale, Come Along With Me, Season 10, Episode 13. Here, Finn faces the ultimate challenge as the Great Gum War escalates and the fate of Ooo hangs in the balance. Despite the chaos and the overwhelming odds, Finn never loses hope. He remains true to his values, seeking peace instead of destruction. When he reaches out to Fern in the final confrontation, it's an act of pure compassion, showing that even in the face of death and despair, Finn's heart remains strong.
Have to do it here. The crown
Journey is a testament to the power of resilience. Every time he falls, he gets back up, not because he's unbreakable, but because he chooses to rise above his struggles. His strength isn't just about his physical abilities, but in his unyielding spirit, his capacity for empathy, and his willingness to face whatever life throws at him. So what do you think makes Finn truly strong? Is it his ability to fight, or is it something deeper? Let me know in the comments below. And if you have any ideas for future videos, I'd love to hear them out. And if you want to explore more about the heart of Adventure Time, check out my video on Finn's parents. It's another deep dive into what makes Finn the hero we all love.